Okay, this is Brent back from my little break. TradeGuild.blogspot.com. We just looked at OSCID, featured on our video last night as a short, down 10 and almost 10.5%. Next up is INSM. This is actually our crowning achievement. I thought that one was. This one is INSM on the videos last night, and we have this nice big ascending triangle type of formation. It's not really an ascending triangle, I don't think, but look at that breakout. Woo wee, up 12.75%. Again, um, it was available this morning, and I hope somebody got a piece of this. So we'll look for a pullback. Maybe we'll get a pullback to, I don't know, let's say maybe that area, maybe $1.54. That'd be really nice. I don't know if we'll get it though. So if you're in INSM, this is a no-brainer. I think this is a hold on this one. Maybe you take a little profit. I don't know. It's up to you. I might take a little profit, but I would stick this in the trend channel. On pullbacks, I'd add to that sucker. So INSM looking great in biotech. WYE, Wyeth. This was a short on the video last night, and basically what we were looking at, here's a little wider view. What we're looking at was this support, former support, becoming resistance over here as a nice area to short this stock. Look at these three little dojis and spinning tops or stars, and a nice day today, down 2.05%. So keep an eye on WYE if you're in it. I think I would hold. Maybe we'll get a little support down here off this hammer around 48. Hopefully it'll just bust right through that level. Next up is NVS. Let's see, did anything happen with NVS today? Let's see. It's not looking too hot. Okay, NVS really is a trade that we're looking at that is below this 50-day moving average. So, this little rally up to the 50-day moving average would be a great place to short it. Maybe you start building a position in here. I don't know. There's a little bit of a gap over here. It'd be nice to see it rally up to the bottom of this this big Harami. Actually, it's not a Harami reversal because it failed. So let's just call that a doji. The bottom of that doji would be a nice short on NVS. And next up we have INB. INB is looking like a great short. It's rallying up to that 200-day moving average. It's just kind of petering out up here, it looks like. So I'd probably start, if you were interested in shorting it, I'd probably start building a position now. First target is probably support at this hammer, and then after that, let's see what we have. And then after that, we might see a little bit here around $5. We have a gap there too, so maybe $5 is going to be our target on that one. That'd be a nice little profit. And here's ARTX. We talked about this one last night, being a long, and it was pulling back and supporting off this gap. This is beautiful. This is how gaps work, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So we talked about this supporting off this gap last night, and this is the area where you could buy. You could have bought it this morning at $1.81, and you could have had almost 4.5% profit in one day. So ARTX, I think this is probably just the start of that move, and hopefully we're going to see more on that one. Okay, so ARTX, nice. Let's move along. And next up is CTTY. This still looks like it's in pretty good buying position. We're getting some sort of a consolidation here. This is really, in my opinion, too small to be an ascending triangle, but you can see the diminishing volume. So this is probably, I would think this one's probably getting ready to break out here. It's up a little bit today, 2.16%. Not a big deal. Keep an eye on it though. And here's NOVN, and this is drug delivery, and it's looking pretty bad over here, hitting this 22-day moving average. I think it's got some downside to go here. That looks like a pretty nice area to short it, I think. So that's still a good short, I think. And here's drug manufacturers breaking down today. And we have PLMD looking like a pretty decent short up here under that 200-day moving average. So I'd like to get it up a little bit closer to 40, but you know, and then you could have a stop at 40, 50, so that's really minimal risk. But let's see what else we have here. PMLD looking okay. STC. This is one we talked about last night that looks pretty darn good. It's had a nice trend, and last night we were saying we'd like to see this pull back to this 22-day moving average. So today we had the beginning of a pullback. So hopefully we'll see it around 38.50, somewhere in there, and we'll take a look at this again, and it might be a buy at that level. So STC, that's one to keep on the watch list. Nice rounding bottom. So take a look at what I said about it last night. And here's WPI, and we talked about this as a short. So it looks like it's getting ready to go ahead and break down. We have a little engulfing day here, not a big deal. And I would probably put my stop right here above 25.50 if it were me. And then ultimately you have another gap up here, so that should act as resistance right in that 25.85 area. And we're going to move along. And there's HCX we talked about last night, the healthcare index, falling a little bit today. I think it's got more to go. And here's HS Health Spring, and HS excuse me, is broken down under that 50-day moving average, rallying up into it on low volume, and again it just cannot penetrate that 50. So I would say it's probably a short right there, and you know, somewhere around 2025 I'd probably put my stop, just, you know, see if it works out. And what else do we have here? That's it for tonight. So I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to post these videos right now. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to do some scans with my telechart, look at some fundamental data with my snap sheets, and then I will get back to you tonight with a few more ideas. Thanks for listening, and go visit our tag board at tradeguild.blogspot.com with a hyphen between trade and guild. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you later tonight.